You all know the movie Gone with the Wind with the great Clark Gable. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. Look, I don't care what these haters say, okay? My wife is going through a tough time. There are many, many people out there, okay, who love my wife, okay? There are many, many people out there who love the ape father. And what we're asking is a whole different thing than what these haters want to call begging. Okay. I'll give you an example, the difference, because these haters is what they try to do. They try everything in their power to try to make it like I'm a beggar or something. No. Listen to me. I am just telling you what's happening. I am telling you my current family situation. It's up to you if you want to do something nice from your heart. I can't force you. I'm not forcing anybody. I'm just telling you what's happening. My wife has been battling stage 4 breast cancer for like 10 years. She's a miracle woman. I always call my wife Wonder Woman because what she did was almost like impossible. How she's been fighting this thing and living with it. Unfortunately, recently, things got a little crazy now. She recently, last year, it was January, she had brain surgery. She had 3 tumors in her brain. She had one tumor, it was like a 9-centimeter tumor. They had to take it out. The other tumors, for whatever their reasons were, they did not want to take it out. Unfortunately, she's been doing treatments, everything. It spread, okay, all over the brain now, the cancer. Now, this is after they removed the 9-centimeter tumor. But what happened is not only did it spread in the brain, it somehow spread down the spinal cord. There's like a tunnel. There's a tunnel inside the spinal cord, and that's not good. Doctors have been telling us this is like close to impossible to treat. I guess what they do is they stick chemotherapy. It's like a spinal tap. They have to stick the needle directly into the spinal cord. And then this way they inject the chemotherapy into that tunnel. But they're telling us that from their experience of doing this, it comes right back and it doesn't really do much. And then they're requesting whole brain radiation, which could have some serious effects that could lead to dementia. Like the whole reason why my wife got the brain surgery in the first place was she was experiencing memory problems. And that's her greatest fear. Her father has dementia. And it breaks her heart. It breaks all of our hearts every day. She's like that. That's like her worst fear. So for her to want to even do this right now, it's like, that's why a lot of people, what they choose at this point is to live out the rest of their lives, however more time God gives them, and just at-home care. Meaning that and that's what she's doing as of right now. She's staying with her family. She's not ruling out the whole brain radiation, and she's not ruling out this spinal tap, where they're going to inject her with the chemotherapy. She's not ruling it out, but she's not sure what she wants to do. But life expectancy could be a few months. Or if she did this treatments and everything, they say maybe a year, like not much, several months, maybe like instead of 3 months, 7 months or a year. It's a friggin' scary situation right now that we're facing. And we're doing everything in our power, you know what I mean, to help my wife, okay? So that's what I'm saying. So I'm reaching out to the people who love the ape father. I'm reaching out to the people who love the ape wife. People say, how do we know it's true? I'll show a letter. I have the letter right here from the doctor. I'll show it. It's not a problem. It's just, I really don't like showing all my wife's personal stuff. I mean, I would appreciate it if you would take my word for it, but maybe I'll show the letter. Maybe I'll just take off, I guess if I can take off the address, the doctor's name, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. There's only so far I could go. I cannot tell you where she's getting treatments, the doctor's name. Legally, I don't even think I could do that. Legally. But I'll see what I could do. But as far as anything else is concerned, it's a serious time. It's a scary time. And if you wanted to do a nice gesture, it could be anything. It could be something stupid, like here's $5. Tell your wife to go get turmeric on me. It's $5. Tell your wife to go get soursop. These are all natural, holistic things. Anything. It could be anything. Tell your wife, to have fun with the rest of her life, enjoy her life. Whatever the good-hearted stuff is, we would appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to do it, now here's where the haters don't understand. I'm not forcing anybody. I'm not going down on my hands and my knees and saying, please, please. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? You don't want to do it, don't do it. There are some people that were kind enough to help us, and there's others who tell us go F ourselves, and that's fine. But you're not going to stop me, okay, from constantly talking about this, because my wife is going through a tough time. I love her with all my heart and soul. She's the rock of my family. She's everything. And we are going through a tough time. So haters are not going to stop. I'm not going to stop talking about this. So you can keep writing all your messages that I'm a beggar, that I'm a piece of garbage, all these bad things, but I'm not going to stop talking about this because my wife needs help and I love her and all this stuff. Now, as far as everything else is concerned, people will say, why don't you help your wife? Isn't that the most ridiculous comment? Let's see. My wife had surgery that cost like $1 million. Again, it was covered by insurance, but I don't help my wife, right? I don't help my wife. I don't provide her with the best medical care possible. I don't provide her with, she hasn't worked in, I don't even know, over a decade. I support her. I take care of her. I take care of my kids. I do everything for my wife. I love it when people say that. Why don't you take, I do take care of my wife, and I do everything financially, emotionally, to be there for her. I do. Okay. So I don't know. It's like, I'll give you like an analogy, right? I'll give you an analogy. It's like my son is having a birthday party, right? I'll just give you an example, right? And people come to the birthday party and they don't give my son a gift because they're like, why don't you support your son? Why don't you take care of your son? You have money, right? Support your son. I do support my son and I do support my wife, but people do things as a gesture. It's called a good-hearted gesture. Oh, you just turned whatever, 14 here. God bless you. Here's a $25 Visa card, whatever. It's called a good gesture where people are going through tough times. People send things. It's a good gesture. It's a gesture from the heart. I'm not begging. I'm not pleading. I'm just telling you what we're going through. And now it's up to you. You want to help or you don't. That's it. You want to do something nice or you don't want to do something nice. It's completely and utterly up to you. So with that said, in the description of this video explains my Cash App in the event if you wanted to help our family. If not, I don't care. Like I said, like Clark Gable, frankly, honey, I think it's dear. I think it's, frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. Okay. But my Cash App is the $ RichardLevoi. That's true Cash App. All of this is in the description of this video, but it's the $ RichardLevoi, which is spelled RichardL, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI on Cash App, RichardLevoi. Okay? All of this, if you, for whatever reason, didn't understand what I just said, go into the description of this video. You can read it. Everything I said, God bless all of you. Obviously, it's not financial advice. It's not, I don't even know what to say. I didn't even talk about finance. I'm talking about my wife. I'm just so used to ending every video that way. I'm not a financial advisor, but I wish I could say this was for entertainment purposes only, but it's not. My wife is really going through a tough time. So God bless all of you. God bless your families, and God bless my wife. God bless my family as well.